Hi everyone, it's Heidi again. Today we are reacting to a video called Norwegian Prison, Michael Moore. We have reacted to a couple of videos about prisons in Western Europe in general, I guess. Norway, Finland, and Germany now. So this is another one about Norway. We're going to see how this goes. I think that Norway was the first video that I reacted to where I had no idea that a prison could be like that inmates could be treated so well. And it was really mind-blowing and refreshing to see that. And it just got me thinking. And so we are diving more into this topic. We'll see how much I already know or how much is familiar, but hopefully we learn something new. If you like the video, make sure to like and subscribe, become a member if you want me to prioritize your comments, and if you want to just support the channel, I guess. But otherwise, let's do this. Oh dear. America. This is interesting.
Probably this is one of the most peaceful societies in this part of Norway. I'm quite sure of it.
Oh no. What part of Norway did he say? I didn't understand him. And there are no subtitles. We're starting out really well. Okay.
And I think in general what we're trying to do here is run a society which is as normal as possible. Because we want to teach them how to be good neighbors when they're enlisted. It's all about this creating good neighbors.
Yeah.
There are killers, so cool. Rapists, robbers, drug addicts.
Welcome to the Norwegian prison system, based on the principle of rehabilitation, not revenge.
I want to meet prisoners.
I like the way that they said that. Okay, first of all, we just have to acknowledge the guy on the bike. Is that an inmate? That's this guy, right? I think he's an inmate. That's so awesome. It's focused on rehabilitation, not revenge. I was actually just looking at a video earlier today about death sentences in the United States, obviously. I was looking at the comments section and it was crazy to see people just talking so negatively about the people being sentenced. They were really young. I mean, I don't know, maybe in their 20s or something like that. And the comment section was saying things like, you don't get to hug your mom goodbye when your victim didn't get to hug their mom or something like that. I mean, there are mixed feelings. You know what I mean? It is hard to think about if I was in a situation where a close family member of mine or a close friend was murdered, and then it would be hard to not wish the worst for that person. So I'm sure that it's very difficult for people in Norway when they are closely connected to one of these crimes. But I think it's a really cool thing for society to put that aside and think about the whole in general, how to benefit the entire community rather than just one person's revenge, like they said. Fascinating. It's still so new to me, this kind of attitude towards criminals, because obviously growing up in the United States, we see things a little differently. Or you're surrounded by opinions that are very, very different from this. I love learning about it. It's so fascinating and lovely, I don't know, to see this kind of stuff. Anyway, let's continue.
Yeah, you want to meet prisoners?
Yeah.
You're meeting one now.
You're a prisoner dressed like this?
Yes.
Riding his bike like...
So this is the house.
Very interesting.
And in here is the living room. It's a nice, okay view.
But he can't leave.
My room.
Or I mean,
It's
he probably can sometimes. I don't know. I'm sure that he's been in a different prison for a while, and now he's made it to this point because he's had good behavior. It's so crazy.
pretty okay.
Yeah, so this is your cell.
Yes.
Did they lock you in at night?
No, I'm the only one that has the key for it. So.
Interesting.
We watch TV, we can play.
They don't lock him in at night.
Running, swimming, fishing.
Wait a minute. What do you mean swimming? You can swim to the other side?
That is not allowed. From another side you can swim here, but you cannot swim from here to another side. Because they call escape.
You're in prison for
Amazing.
murder. You killed somebody.
Yeah.
11 years.
I can't help but notice that right behind you are a whole bunch of very sharp knives.
Yeah. Yes.
Nobody here is worried about that, or
No. No.
should I be worried about that?
No.
You're not worried about it.
I'm not worried about it.
That is just for make food, that is not weapon. And only for this.
Oh my gosh. It's so crazy knowing so well the American mindset around murderers, and then watching this kind of stuff. It is so fascinating to me, just the difference. Baby only slept for a half an hour. I'm gonna have to finish recording this later. Lovely. Okay. I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, we're on nap number 2. Let's see if we can finish this video before HailBaby wakes up again. So I see that we were talking about the knives in the kitchen. I don't remember if I finished my thought about that. It's just crazy, I guess. So let's just continue.
Last one.
Oh, yeah.
I
He's so
love this.
happy.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
If I could get one of these to take home, I would have ketchup on everything. That is like the coolest. Look at it, it's still going.
Yeah.
That's wild.
In the weekend, it's
It looks weird.
4 guards at work in another building.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
And how many of you are there here?
115.
115.
Oh, okay.
And 4 guards.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Oh, that's so cool.
Warden, where's the punishment? Where is the punishment?
The main
the
idea is we're just supposed to take
Interesting.
away their freedom. That's the only punishment we're actually giving them. They miss their family, they miss their friends.
Right, right.
But I think, and I hope, when you speak to them, they will also feel that we're trying to help them back to the same society.
You know, I don't, this is going to be very hard for Americans to see this. This looks very strange to understand why you're
Which is
doing
so
it,
sad.
why you do your prison system this way.
I don't understand why you think this is a strange idea. This is an American idea. Your founding fathers put in your constitution, it says no cruel or unusual punishment.
You know, I didn't really think about that. Solitary confinement is absolutely a cruel and unusual punishment, in my opinion. What do you guys think? Do people not think that that is? Probably Americans just haven't thought about that before, that might be overstepping what the Constitution says. Interesting. You know, I should read the Constitution again. Have I even read it through all the way? Goodness gracious. I'm putting that on my list of things to do. Hold on. Anyway, fair point.
Who wrote that?
Oops, what did he say?
Or unusual punishment. You wrote that.
Yeah, you wrote that.
We have to show more love and affection for each other, to take care of each other in another way. This is the way. And this is the essence of life, you know.
If we showed a little more love and affection and kindness toward each other.
Yeah. Yeah. This is the way, and this is so important. So
This is the
important.
way.
Yeah.
The U.S. has one of the highest
Wow.
recidivism rates in the world. Nearly 80% of prisoners are rearrested within 5 years. Norway has one of the lowest, at 20%. And that was something I was claiming for the USA. Of course, I was visiting.
He looks so American. That's so funny, but good for him, like going out and figuring this stuff out. 20% is still really high, but not 80%. That is for sure. It is sad that there is any kind of issue with that. But something that I noticed when he was talking to the guy with the tattoo, right? He looks like a normal human being. He looks like he has life and like light in his eyes, if that makes sense. I feel like when I see footage of American prisons, people even in court, it's so miserable, the justice system here. And the processes that go on. They just look dead. They just look like they're glazed over. It's interesting seeing inmates look like normal people. And like the Germany video that we watched, that TED Talk, he talked about how even inmates being able to wear their own clothing makes a huge difference with how people feel and their mental health. It's just so sad what we do here. But I totally thought that was normal for a very long time. I don't know. It's good. It's so good to learn about how people do things elsewhere. Let's continue.
A model prison, a place, let's say. Of course, I was visiting a model prison, a place
Model?
for inmates who were being rewarded for their good behavior.
Yes, exactly. That's what we predicted in the beginning.
I said it wasn't fair to show the American public
Stop.
their nicest place. I wanted to see a maximum security facility.
I'm so sorry. I wanted to see if we could read that. Stop her. Oh, damn it. It's in another language. What does that say, you guys? Do you know? Can I use Google Translate? Hold on. Here we go. Okay. Tell me if this is accurate. It says, stop here. Oh, I'm like, stop her. Stop here. Make sure the pull eater is down because you're driving a car. It's just a way. Help me. That makes absolutely no sense. You know, I tried. Anyways, so sorry. We're continuing now. Oh, gosh.
I said it wasn't fair to show the American public their nicest place.
I'm glad that they're showing
I wanted to
both.
see a maximum security facility.
They're making it
And
all
that's
like
where I went.
it's gonna be totally
When the
cool.
prison first opened in 2010, the guards wanted to send a strong message to the new inmates. So they made this orientation video.
It's like gonna be so nice. What?
There comes a time when we hear the sudden call, when the world must come together as one.
What?
There are people dying, and it's time to lend a hand to live the greatest gift of all.
How can you not like smile even just a little bit?
Pretending day by day that somewhere will soon make a change.
I wonder what
Braille?
that is.
Braille for the blind?
Yeah, for the blindness. It's art. Modern
Oh.
art.
You have modern art throughout the prison here.
It's like there's art. There's art in here.
We are the ones who make a brighter day, so let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving
This is
our own
wild.
It's true, make a better day, just you and me.
What do you
many
guys
fights have
think
you been
about
in?
this?
I have never been in fights, actually.
You don't need a knife to protect yourself with?
Oh, no.
No,
We don't need that.
no. Show me your wounds so that now there are times you've been stabbed.
Oh, no, never.
never
Never.
been stabbed?
I've never been stabbed.
How many times have you been beaten up here by other prisoners?
No, never.
How many times have you been raped in the shower?
Never. This is not gonna happen because you got your own shower.
Yeah, that is huge.
No, here's the bed.
Okay, that's a bed.
Yeah.
TV.
Got the flat screen TV.
You got your shopping, you got your clothes, the fan,
This big.
if you feel hot. I'm painting, and besides that, I'm starting art class, you know.
You're taking philosophy class.
I'm gonna have exam after summer, so I want to work with community problems and things like that. Maybe politics later on, so.
That's not a bad idea. Go to prison first, then become a politician. And speaking of politicians,
I mean, they're not too far off with what's going on right now. No, but guys, I swear, every time I go into a video like this, I'm like, we've already watched a video about this topic. Probably nothing will be too surprising. That orientation video, I have to say that I was not expecting that in the slightest. Is that like just out of this world, even outside of the United States too? Or are you guys like, yeah, sounds about right? It's so funny. It's so interesting. How does my mind keep getting blown with the videos that you guys send me? Oh my gosh, I'm so interested to hear what you guys think about this. Was anybody else like blown away as well? Am I the only one here? But also on a more serious note, the phrasing of his questions was so interesting to see them be so jarred by them. Like, oh no. But here, I mean, I don't know what the stats are with like violence in prisons, but I do know that it happens. At least I've heard that it happens a lot. I wonder if he's gone to American prisons to ask inmates the same questions. I just think that would be really fascinating, the comparison there. Continuing now. Thank you.
as in Portugal, prisoners in Norway can vote. And in order to get their votes, candidates show up for election debates,
Oh,
televised
interesting.
live from inside the prison.
Hvordan i all verden kan du forsvare det som justisminister? Jeg kan ikke forsvare det.
What was that guy's face? Was he like, why am I here? No, but that is really interesting. I do think that prisons here can make inmates feel like they're not even citizens anymore. I mean, are they citizens still? I wouldn't be surprised if they just weren't for a little bit. Anyway, I don't know much about that, but I could see allowing inmates to vote, making them still feel part of the community, like a human being, like they are a citizen of the United States. They might respect it a little bit more. I don't know. Who knows? And maybe just like Americans outside of prison, some probably would not care about politics in the slightest. But to have the politicians actually come to the prisons and have debates is really interesting and something that you would never see here, I don't think. I wonder if people here in America would be nervous about inmates voting because they would feel like the inmates would purposefully vote in a criminal or something like that. The distrust here in the United States would really, really affect that decision of inmates being able to vote in this country. Again, mixed feelings with the way that I grew up and what I'm learning now. I have a lot to learn still and a lot to mull over, I guess. Very cool.
I had to keep reminding myself this was a maximum security facility.
Exactly.
Here, the inmates have keys too. And this inmate was a murderer. They had Xboxes and a library as nice as any suburban high school library in the U.S.
Yeah.
Library is the most popular place in the prison.
They even had their own record label and a recording studio.
Music can actually open
That makes sense.
a lot of the creativity inside of them. And if it's one thing said about the guys here, they are very creative in all sorts of ways.
They've got their own laundry, they've got a pantry, and yes, they've got their own knives too. Where are your guns?
They just look normal.
We don't need it.
You don't need any guns?
No, we talk to the guys. That's our weapon.
That your weapon is your mouth?
Yeah.
When it comes to do the job, they really do it good, because
They ask you how
officer,
you're
they
doing?
serve you, they there for you.
The guards.
It's not like in America, they there for beat the shit out of you.
Crowd, motherfucker, crowd! Get him, this way! This way! Get him! Go!
What's even happening? Dude, I wonder when this was recorded. How is that where the video ended? What the fuck? Okay, that really, really threw me off. Anyway, I feel like that just made me draw a blank. I'm guessing that this was part of a bigger documentary, and this is just where that topic ended. But this was a really interesting experience for me. I feel like I was going back and forth between, oh, they seem like such great people, to like, they killed somebody. It was this weird back and forth where I'm like, I want the best for them. I want them to be taken care of, and I want them to re-enter society a better person, and then switching over to, but do they deserve it? There's a lot of debate, and obviously it is clear why people have mixed feelings about this or have different opinions about this kind of stuff. But I still do love what they said at the beginning of the video. They focus on rehabilitation, not revenge. When you put it that way, you have to agree. Whether your emotions agree with you, the logic is there. I'm sure that there are a lot of stories that aren't as successful. Of course, they still have a 20% reincarnation rate. And so it's not perfect. It would be interesting to hear some of those stories, maybe, just to get all of the background, just a well-rounded opinion about this. But it is amazing just how respectful the guards are to the prisoners, and then in turn, the prisoners are to the guards. I feel like that's just like a parenting hack. If you're gonna be a jackass to somebody, why would you expect them to treat you with respect or listen to you or obey you or any of that stuff? I think that American prisons use the parenting hack of fear, and Norwegian prisons use the parenting hack of love. I have a 1-year-old, so that's on my mind a lot. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about this. It is so interesting. All the emotions that I get while I'm watching this. It's really nice. I'm glad. I'm glad that I'm watching this kind of stuff. I need other perspectives in my life. Obviously, that's why we have this YouTube channel. But thank you so much for this recommendation. Again, let me know what else I should be reacting to on this channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.